Intrigued by the idea of having her future foretold, Seraphina decided to seek the guidance of the enigmatic seer. The fortune teller, draped in flowing garments, welcomed Seraphina. As he peered into the crystal ball, the seer's eyes widened, and a solemn expression crossed his face. "Beware, fair lady." Some time ago, in the village of Tawi, there lived a young woman named Seraphina. She was renowned for her unparalleled beauty, her regal presence, and her pride that echoed through the village. Seraphina's charm captivated the hearts of every villager, and her elegance was the talk of the village. Seraphina was not just beautiful, she was the epitome of pride, often boasting about her grace, poise, and that only a king or prince is worthy of her. Her dresses were the envy of every woman, and her steps echoed with the rhythmic beat of her self-assuredness. In the midst of the village market, a mysterious fortune teller set up a tent. Intrigued by the idea of having her future foretold, Seraphina decided to seek the guidance of the enigmatic seer. The fortune teller, draped in flowing garments, welcomed Seraphina. As he peered into the crystal ball, the seer's eyes widened, and a solemn expression crossed his face. "Beware, fair lady," the fortune teller cautioned. "Your pride, like a delicate rose, may one day lead to thorns that pierce the very fabric of your happiness." Seraphina scoffed at the warning and dismissed it as mere theatrics. She continued in her usual ways, oblivious to the subtle tremors in the tapestry of fate. As the years passed, Seraphina's beauty remained untouched by time, but her pride grew like a shadow, enveloping her heart and blinding her to the changing winds. The villagers, once enamored, began to tire of her arrogance. One fateful day, a new arrival came to Tawi, a humble, kind-hearted young woman named Isabella. Isabella's warmth and genuine nature endeared her to the villagers, creating a stark contrast to Seraphina's fading allure. Despite her attempts to maintain her status, Seraphina found herself gradually overshadowed by Isabella's grace and humility. The once admiring gazes turned away, and the whispers of the villagers now carried a different tone. One day, a grand festival was announced in Tawi to celebrate the bride selection of their crown prince, Prince Omori. It was a time of joy and laughter. Seraphina naturally saw it as an opportunity to showcase her beauty and reinforce her status as the most beautiful woman and the only woman in the village worthy of the prince. She was sure that the prince would pick her, and she was already calling herself a princess and queen-to-be. As the day of the bride selection festival arrived, Seraphina came out beautiful as usual. She walked through the festival grounds and whispers that followed her. Prince Omori came out to select his bride from the line-up of the beautiful young women, and he selected Isabella. Everyone shouted for joy, but Seraphina fainted and fell to the ground. Unknown to Seraphina, Prince Omori was the man dressed not so richly, who approached her some days before the festival, that she chased away scornfully. In her pursuit of perpetual adoration, Seraphina had alienated those around her. Loneliness crept into her home, echoing the hollowness of her heart. The very pride that had elevated her now became the shackles that bound her to a lonely existence. Seraphina reflected upon the fortune teller's words. The once proud beauty realized that pride goes before a fall, and true happiness lay not in the reflection of admiration but in the warmth of genuine nature and connections. And so, in the village of Tawi, the tale of the proud beauty who stumbled became a timeless story, a reminder that kindness, warmth and genuine nature outshine the fleeting glow of pride. Thank you for watching.